Alrighty everyone, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another video. So today, doing a lot of organization, kind of switching up here, but we are back doing a little bit of organization, kind of switching up from just trash picking. I know trash picking seems to be very, very in demand right now in terms of view count on YouTube. However, I unfortunately can't trash pick 7 days a week and post 7 days worth of trash picking. So we are going to do a little bit of organization, kind of do an update video here. A lot of people have been asking whatever happened to this, whatever happened to that. So as you guys see over here, that I pulled out of trash a couple days ago. Look at it. It does its job. So my big concern here was that I couldn't throw my buckets of individual scrap underneath. So right, die cast in here. This is all brass. I have red brass in the corner, which I find maybe one piece of red brass every 5 or 6 months. And then that's dirty brass. I do also have my number 2 copper over here. That was on one of these shelves, and guess what? I was going to go to the scrapyard, and the day that I was going to go, they closed, so I couldn't bring that in. And all my better material, my better metals, I'm not bringing in because... obviously they're closed right now, but whenever they do open, right now the prices are so bad. Like this insulated copper I think is down to 40 cents or 35 cents a pound. Usually it's around 50 cents. Brass is down about 50 cents a pound. It's like $1.80. Now it's like 95, or it's $1.30. Now it's about 90, 95. So everything's really far down, so I'm not even going to touch that stuff. But here is my nice organization. Here's my nice workbench. People have been asking about it. I've been slowly kind of organizing stuff. I noticed there are things in the garage that I kind of, every once in a while there'll be something in the garage that I'll kind of just need. So we have screws and, you know, a bunch of random stuff. Bunch of cleaners, you know, stuff like that. Apparently I have like 8 gallons here of bleach. And apparently during like the middle of this whole crisis going on, that stuff was like gold. I didn't even know. However, we're trying to catch up. Going to try to do some organization in here. And I got a lot of yard work I got to get done. So, yeah, fire up the chainsaw again. Alright, so I got a ton of compliments on my last time that I used this chainsaw. And people were saying how the chain was loose. And that is the case. This one's probably going to be always the fun part. Alright, that one's that one. It's not this one. It's kind of crazy. Holy, really? It broke in half. Sweet product, Ariba Tools. Like, look at that. Just shattered. Great. And so that's what we're going to try to do, is try to tighten this. Oh, did that the wrong way. Tighten this chain up. Alright, so apparently with these Husqvarnas, as I'm wearing a steel hat, there's supposed to be this one screw here. It's supposed to tighten up. Huh. I think what's going on here is I think the chain got stretched. It's my best bet here. Alright, what I went ahead and did, or done, what do you like to say? I actually flipped over the bar because it looks like this has a little bit more guide than the other one. However, I realized this is an older one. This isn't like anyone who has this kind of stuff, equipment. You try to YouTube something, and it just like it never works. And the reason why it never works, well, don't tell me this thing's not going to fit now. Oh, there you go. The reason why it never works is because all these things have changed over time, and to try to fix something that's an older model, it's just like no one has videos on them for some reason. So that didn't even fix it, of course. I think the tension adjustment is actually on the other side, where I thought it was actually right here. You guys are wondering what all this oil is. It's bar chain oil, so I got a new plug, and of course they didn't have the right plug for this exact model, so I got the model but not like the sub-series right model. I don't know, it's a long story. It's a 371 XP. I got the one for the 371 or the 372, and of course it doesn't fit, but I think the tension's actually over there. Hopefully. That definitely didn't do it. Definitely did not do it. This is stupid. Alright, about 45 minutes later, I think I got it. You want a little bit of tension, as you guys can see. There's a little bit there, but not even close to what it was before. I think it was about another half an inch lower, so I think I got it. Alright, so finally got around to kind of getting a chainsaw together again. Don't know if it's alright, but we'll see. Maybe down the line I'll buy a new one. It's a problem with these old equipment. Sometimes, you know, some things get funny as well. I do just think that's just the chain. However, I'm going to try to cut out this shrubbery here as well as some of this as well. It just looks like garbage whenever you come down the road. So these just end up being like stickery bushes, and we'll end up just taking those out this way. I did try to run over with the lawnmower, but this is kind of how far we got. Another funny thing is, if you look very, very closely, right in the middle of the screen, you'll see two animals. Just to the left, that's a duck, and the one to the right is a goose. And I think they're both sitting on eggs, like probably less than a foot apart. So out of this whole property, they decide to settle on the island, which they usually always do. And of course, they do it about a foot away from each other. So hopefully they're becoming good friends. Try my best not to lose this magnificent pine tree. This one's just a little side thing. Probably should do as I say and don't do as I do, because I'm about to just run over that with the lawnmower, which is absolutely terrible for your lawnmower. feel like it never ends. This one came off right there. So that piece came off that walnut tree. As you can see, it's all rotted out right here, or ripped off. So nice walnut. Although you guys don't have a smell-o-vision, it does have a pretty strong aroma, and it's a very, very dirty wood. You'll see that, like as you see right now, the bark really peels off, and you get a lot of this dark brown dust. It's just really not a fun wood to really work with. But you'll also see when I cut through it, the inside will have usually a brown circle, depending on its aging process, as well as the water and how quickly it grows will depend on how far that brown circle goes out and how dark that brown circle is. So rip this one up. This actually can burn, unlike the pine. So yeah, here's the firewood, actually, or the walnut. This is actually a perfect example. You guys see there's a brown spot in the middle. So some of these walnuts, especially the really old ones, you'll see this brown spot goes pretty far out. Generally, I think that means that it's a slow-growing walnut, so it probably doesn't get a lot of sunlight, and it doesn't grow quickly. And that means this darkness would really go out to the edge. You'll also see it go a lot farther out, like on the base of the walnut tree. Like that's the log portion rather than, I guess you'd say, a branch portion. So really cool. I used to actually cut these with a chop saw and make little discs. But the walnut, in about 2 or 3 days, the bark peels off, so that's no good. Alrighty, so that's going to kind of wrap it up here. Just finished unloading all that firewood, but show you a little bit of the progress kind of done in this area. I don't know, I kind of did. Well, I didn't show you guys yesterday when I started my first round of cutting. This whole area right here, as you can see, there's some shrubbery there. I've been picking away at this, I think it's a rhododendron plant, flower, rhododendron, possibly. I've been picking around it to kind of make another pile because I really wanted to clean all this up. This is all a mixture of stickery bushes, and originally, I think originally this was all grass. I don't know if there was mulch down. I would say though, if I just kept those rhododendrons and put mulch down and got rid of all these ivies, it would look great. That might cost me a couple $100 in mulch, and probably like 3 or 4 days more of work, but seeing how much I did over here, it's possible. Ow. Nothing like stepping on stickery bushes with shorts, but it does look great. See, it's all bare there. It's good. I'm going to pop up this one piece of wood as well, because then I can run the lawnmower from over there to over here. And maybe all this green grass will grow over here and look really nice. We'll see. I'm not exactly Taco the Landscaper. You know, I feel like with this property I can probably start up another channel. Be called Taco the Landscaper. So, if you guys are thinking about doing that, don't take that name. Save it for me, please. But yeah, a lot of fun. A little bit different as always, and hopefully you guys enjoyed this. It's almost that time of the year where it's, you know, you're not going to be able to do these kind of things because everything's going to be bloomed and blossoming and going crazy. So killing days, killing time, trying to do something, keep our mind off a lot of things, and hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you guys enjoyed, smack the like button, subscribe down below if you guys enjoyed the video, and of course, catch up with you guys tomorrow for tomorrow's adventure. And until tomorrow, well, have a great day. Keep living the dream. Peace.